Shalom, shalom. First, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Say shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, who we endure all things for. Shalom to all the Akim wa Akwafim, who believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai unto the bitter end. I say yet again, shalom. So it was in my spirit to want to talk about complaining and how complaining is not profitable for you and for myself and all the others within circumcision at all. Complaining, nobody wants to hear about it. Nobody's interested in hearing about it. All that really matters is just doing the work of the Lord in truth and in sincerity, and let everything else play out in this current life, because there's really nothing that we're supposed to be complaining about as long as we have Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai on our sides. Because we know what we signed up for. We know everything that's going to happen to those who live righteously, who live full of godliness. We know exactly what we put ourselves into. And there's no other way to go about these things but to take them gracefully and to take it easy, because the Lord is simply just trying to prove you and trying to figure out what kind of person you are. Salakia. Just recently sneezed a lot, but it's all good. I'm going to start out in the book of Isaiah 59 and 15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. Yeah, we're a prey to these people. People are going to look for any reason to do harm unto us. Shalom to brother Danya Allah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Brakatah. Shalom, bro. The fact that we make ourselves a spectacle upon all these people, the fact that they looking at us like we are the problems, well, that's all good, because we're living for righteousness' sake. We're living for the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, and what He has for those who endure unto the end. They're going to be given a very great reward, the greatest reward since the beginning of mankind itself. Let me get this from the brother, Philippians 2 and 13. For it is Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which worketh in you both to will and to do of His good pleasure. And that's exactly what we do when we make our bodies a living sacrifice. When we go out into the highways and hedges and bid our people to the marriage, whether they hear or whether they forbear, because at the end of the day, it's not really up to us to bring our people to the fold. It's up to the Lord whether they're accepted or not, whether they get condemned or not, destroyed or restored, come back to righteousness or go straight into wickedness as they've always done. Because we understand that there's nobody righteous on this earth, only Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And the Lord has made it abundantly clear that once you put your hand to the plow, once you start doing the work that's required of Him, that you continue on and then you stop, you're a dead man walking. You're a dead man walking. Let's keep going, verse 14. Do all things without murmurings and disputings. Murmurings meaning you just start having this little voice that you verbally talk a little bit in a soft tone, complaining in your little voice to yourself or to somebody else. The Lord is not, he just doesn't like somebody who's all about complaining and always trying to look for a reason to blame another person or that person. He's not really enthralled with somebody like that. He's looking for someone who's ready to soldier on. And like it says in 2 Timothy chapter 2, I'm going to just get it through the Spirit as well. All these murmurings, all these complainings, the Lord is not looking for somebody like that. And really, when you think about it, the fact that you're pointing to everybody else but yourself shows that you're not really self-examining yourself. Because self-examination, as we all know, is a very important aspect of being this truth. Speaking for myself, self-examination is everything. And that's why we got to do it every single day. Are we reading enough? Are we studying enough? Speaking for myself, I got to do more of it. It's because we understand things happen, but there's no excuses at the end of the day. We got to keep going and keep doing the best that we can as long as we're in this captivity. Because the only way we're going to get out is when Yahweh Shai finally declares the true end of this captivity that we're in. Isaiah 53 and 6. And that's a spirit. Yo, Aki, you have no idea that was actually the spirit that I was going to get. Isaiah 53 and 6. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way, and Yahweh hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. So there's really no reason why, there's really no reason at all why we should be complaining at all. We know what we signed up for. We know that the Lord is long suffering, and he's going to try every single person who comes into his fire, who's going to go into the adversity, who's going to go through all the trials and tribulations just for him. Because he makes all his promises very well known all throughout the scriptures. If you're righteous and you're doing what's righteous in his sight, you're going to get a great reward. That faith that you have, the works that you have, everything's going to bear witness at the end of the day. Just like it says in Numbers chapter 23, the Lord is not a man that he should lie. Men lie, men are fickle, women are fickle, everybody's fickle, but Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. So it makes perfect sense why you should maintain your integrity in this truth as long as you're in it. Because the Lord understands us, understands that we're in this flesh, understands that we're going to go through a lot of bullshit, a lot of craziness in this life. But what matters is that you endure and you maintain your integrity no matter what. And again, it all goes back to the fact that you're not supposed to be complaining. Complaining is the last thing you want to do for the Lord. Speaking for myself as well. When I find myself complaining, I gotta start saying, you gotta stop being an ungrateful nigga, bro. You gotta stop being a bitch ass dude, man, and gird up. Gird up just like he told Job, because he's gonna require of him. He's gonna want him to actually be able to endure all the things that he wants him to go through, to figure out the kind of man that he is. Especially if you're a woman too, you're gonna have to go through trials and tribulations as well. You're not exempt. Nobody's exempt as long as you're serving the Lord. So the fact that you also understand that you got to be selfless, and selflessness and complaining, they don't go hand in hand with each other. Shalom, malak la'ab, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Brakatah, brother. Let me keep going. In Isaiah 53:7, he was oppressed and he was afflicted, that he opened not his mouth. Exactly. Yahweh Shai was prophesied to not have any complaints at all. He just desired to just go through everything as is. That's a real true soldier. The fact that he did not complain like everybody else. Everybody's complaining about some money situation, a job situation, all kinds of situations that really don't mean anything when Yahweh Shai already paid it on the cross for us, specifically the nation of Israel. Not everybody in this world, not all the heathen nations, only the elect of the nation of Israel, and of course the rest of the nation Israel following through. Again, he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He didn't do that. He just went straight through everything, through the front door, not the side door, not the back door. Yahweh Shai went straight through. He soldiered on. He was brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shears is dumb, so he openeth not his mouth. Yahweh Shai went straight through everything, man. And we know that on the cross he said, if it was possible for Yahweh to take the cup away from him, to take it away. But guess what? He couldn't do it. He had to go through it to get to it. And Yahweh Shai has the greatest grand prize of it all. The great grand prize of it all. And nobody is able to take that away from him. Only Yahweh is able to do that. But it's an everlasting, perpetual kingdom for him, and King David under him, and then the rest of the elect, of course. Ezra 9:13. And after all that is come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that our power, Yahweh, has punished us less than our iniquities deserve, and has given us such deliverance as this. And we're not even being punished enough to what we really supposed to be punished for. The fact that we came out the womb, we didn't know about keeping the commandments. We definitely broke a lot of Shabbats. We definitely were idolaters outside of this truth. We definitely didn't keep a lot the dietary laws, the moral laws, everything, all the 613 laws. Most of us didn't keep, and we are already worthy of death. And the fact that it also says in Ezekiel, I believe 28 or Ezekiel chapter 23, that Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai will wink at, he will look away from all the iniquities you ever done, as long as you remain righteous and maintain your integrity with him. Because We're in this flesh. We are in this body of darkness. And there's nothing we can do other than to be as righteous as we can and let everything that's evil, everything that comes to our mind, Shaitan as well, and filter it all through the scriptures and say, nah, that's a demon, that's Shaitan, and we got to remove him and rebuke him with the names of Yahweh Baal Shem Shai, what we were given, what was revealed to us. Because what we know and what these people don't know is contrary one to another. We know our God. We know the actual names of the God of the universe and his only begotten Son's name. This is a knowledge that should automatically humble us. But again, we're in this flesh and we can't be complaining. Most of us have to be reassured that all the time. But it is what it is. Again, Ezra 9 and 13. And after all that has come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that thou, our God Yahweh, has punished us less than our iniquities deserve, and has given us such deliverance as this. And we are, again, we're all worthy of death. Me, myself, I'm worthy of death. You brothers, you sisters, y'all worthy of death. But Yahweh Baal Shem Shai has preserved those who are doing as righteous as they can in his sight to endure, to go through everything. Because what we're doing, at the end of all this, we're doing it to get that crown of life. And that crown of life is only going to be given to those who are worthy. And you can't be complaining and call yourself worthy. You can't be complaining and thinking that Yahweh Shai is going to give you a crown of life. It's impossible. It doesn't even make any sense to me. Shalom, Titahawam Lab, Yahweh Bashem Shai Brakatah, brother. 1 Peter 4 and 12. Dear friends, do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal that has come on you to test you. Exactly. It's all a test. It's all to see how you're going to react with these tests. Are you going to fold? Are you going to give up? Are you just going to just flail? You're just going to say, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. Yahweh Baal Shem Shai is not real. I'm just going to go do my own thing. If that's your mindset, you already marked yourself for death. That. And to put yourself in that kind of situation, it's better that you just off yourself at that point. Because again, stop complaining and actually just deal with the fact that you are serving the creator of everything seen and unseen. You just got to face reality. That's what it really comes down to. You're going to go through a lot of trials, tribulations, but take it all with cheer. Take it all with joy. It's all good. Just stop complaining. It's not going to help you, and it's not going to help the brotherhood, especially those that you're working with. Because the reality of all the situation is, bro, nobody likes a complainer. Nobody. If you want to complain to the Heavenly Father so that he can lessen the affliction that you may be going through. You may have just told him, you may have told Yahweh Baal Shem Shai that you wanted more faith. And if you're asking for more faith, prepare to go through a lot of affliction. Don't be complaining about the stuff that you ask for. That's why you better watch your words. And when I do ask for faith myself, I always tell Yahweh Baal Shem Shai, Baba Kashar, give me enough strength and power to maintain my integrity during these trials and tribulations, during all these afflictions that I may be going through. Because I know I need help for myself. I know I need help in these chains of darkness. You know, Shaitan is always there trying to knock on our doors, trying to figure out a little loophole, so to speak. We all gonna go get tried, bro. It's just part of the process. Again, dear friends, do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal that has come on you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. It's not nothing strange. It's just something that you're supposed to go through. You see, you're not the average person. The average person does not know Yahweh Baal Shem Shai, so they're not really going to go through a lot of trials. They're not going to go through hardships like we do. Don't worry about them. Focus on the fact that you're going to go through this kind of stuff, and you have really no right to complain at all. Really complaining, it makes me sick, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I hate complainers. Hey, shalom to you, Wanathan Bakar, Yahweh Baal Shem Shai Brakatah, brother. Ecclesiasticus 2 and 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Exactly, be cheerful. Man, there's this little problem I got over here in my left wrist. I'm out of commission. Am I complaining to the brothers about it? No. I got scratches on my lower back. Am I complaining about it? No. I got another issue over here. Got a little issue over here. Am I complaining about it to the brothers? No. You know why? Because I don't like fucking complaining. That's why. Unless a brother asks about it, I'll bring it up. But other than that, you're not gonna hear shit from me. You gotta have to master the art of taking in the chin. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And you gotta be patient. Relax. You see, right now, I'm being patient. I've accepted that right now. I'm out of commission. I can't give full capacity when it comes to, stuff like the gym, at my job, whatever. It doesn't mean anything to me. I take it gracefully. It is what it is. Who cares? I know I'm going to get better through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So what? Matthew chapter 11, verse 29. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. Exactly. Learn of Yahushai. Yahushai went through it. He went through it worse than all of us. Yo, he got lied on. He got deceived. He got spat on. He got stabbed. He went through it all. Isaiah 53 is plain upon tables right over there. For I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto yourselves. Exactly. Whenever you find yourself complaining, and I'm speaking for myself as well, I think of Yahushai. I don't give a fuck about nothing else, bro. I'm keeping it real. I don't care about nothing outside of Yahushai when it comes to complaining. You have no right to complain. It makes no sense why anybody would think, oh, yeah, I'm going to serve the Lord, and it's going to be easy. It's going to be easy if you don't complain, of course. But if you're always complaining, you're always looking for a loophole to say some stupid shit about something, yo, be gone, bro. Honestly, at this point. Verse 30, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Exactly. The yoke is easy and the burden is light. Just deal with it. Stop. Just, again, keep quiet and keep it moving. Keep it pushing. The saying goes, nobody cares, work harder. Exactly. That's perfect. Nobody cares, just work harder. Now, we understand. We have the brotherhood. We can talk to brothers if we have to, the Akim. But other than that, bro, we all going to have to go through our own things. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to give every man and every woman their own trials, their own hardships. And it's okay that you're going through it. That's what most of y'all, I'm not talking to you brothers, but I'm just preaching to the choir. That's what most of y'all don't seem to understand. But we have to reassure ourselves, of course. And I'm going to close out right here. 2 Corinthians 4 and 17. Unless I have something else. I have something over here. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Yeah, what we're going through is nothing. It's peasantry stuff. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he paid for it on the cross. How much more us? How much more those who are laboring in his name? There's not much else we can say. Let me get this, actually. I think I have one more over here. Yep, that's spirit. Yep. I'm going to close it out right here. In Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And the answer is yes. We are these people's enemies. They're not going to like you. Most people are not going to like you. And you got to accept that. You got to embrace the fact that not everybody's going to like you. And that's okay. A lot of people didn't like Yahushai. Yahushai was not liked. But he still maintained his integrity through it, all of it. The lies, the deception, saying he was a son of Shaitan. He still kept his mouth shut and just kept moving. Because he understood he had to do the will of the Father, Yahweh. And with that mindset, we should all be gravitating towards. Speaking for myself as well. Soldiering on for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And that's it. That's all I really got to say through the spirit. Adon Ratazak. We can all stop complaining. Especially if you're someone that complains a lot. You need to pipe down with the complaints. So I'm going to close out right there, say, Kol Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shad. And Adonai Tazak, this was uplifting and edifying to some degree. And say yet again, and Thawada, brother, for all the precepts, Shalom.